Today's project is going to be an 11 by 14 shadow box. Now this is a birthday gift for a former Marine who served in Vietnam. You gotta watch this, because I got some things I want to show you. Make sure I've got some loaded on the brush. I'm gonna wipe it off. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be making a beautiful shadow box, and this is going to be something very special. We're going to use an 11 by 14 and we're going to create it around this. This is a purple heart given to a Marine veteran in Vietnam, and it was given to his wife a few years ago. His birthday is coming up and she really wanted to make something very special for him. And they just moved into a brand new home and they are decorating their basement family room into all Americana. So she has brought me patches, pins, a picture, and a few other things that we might be able to use in the shadow box also. Now we're gonna start with black felt because I really thought it would make the pins, the patches, and the photograph just pop right off of it. And underneath, we're going to have to put some kind of a thicker fill because I am not destroying the pins in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to leave the pin backings on them, so we'll be actually punching them through the craft foam and being able to attach the little back pieces to them. But my craft foam is a 12 by 12, so I am going to have to piece this. And so we are going to leave it loose from the backer board for right now because I need to be able to get in there to attach the pins when we get to that part. I'm trying to make sure that I have enough backing on here. I can get those pins on without a problem. And I do know that I'm not going to have a whole lot of extra space up on the top because we want to obviously have glass on this box. I want to make sure that, you know, the metals don't get dusty and dirty. We're going to start over here and get this on here straight. As soon as my glue gun is ready. I bought these to be able to use, and I'm glad I bought them in a pack of 12 because so I took it off its stick and I put a piece of white craft foam underneath it because the white in the flag didn't look bright when you put it up against the black. So now it does. So what I really want to do is furl the flag as if it was in the wind. So I've been kind of playing with that right now to see if I can get it to do it. And I've kind of folded it up a couple of times, and then I want to do it again this way. Get the craft foam loosened up a little bit. So I'm really trying to catch it here and here, something like that. Then I think we'll have to put the picture right here. And I do have his patches. I'm just going to trim this little bit off here. And I may put those, I may only use one. And of course the most important piece. And I will check to see what these actually are for. This just says Republic of Vietnam Service. Oh. United States of America on the back. Medals. Doesn't say. And then this one doesn't say what it is. So I'll check those out on Google. And also check out what this one is too. Now I do have other things that could be used. Oh, here's the Marine Vietnam War pin. And then she brought me a couple of necklaces that had been bought. And we'll just have to see what we want to do. I don't have to use those. And then I'm not going to use these either. But originally, I had picked up, and I might still try to figure out how to use that. And maybe the Semper Fi. I don't know. I just kind of bought these out for bought them for some ideas and just to see what would end up working. I am waiting for my glue gun to fire up a little bit, and I'm going to work with this and get this on, and we'll go from there. All right, I just applied this ribbon with hot glue. And I can do that because this is a real thick ribbon. You're not going to be able to see through it. Thinner ribbons that you can see through that are sheer or not real thick will definitely show through. So, I really think I just want to use one of these. And I do have ribbon that is marine colors. I'm going to figure out on Google which one comes first, how to lay them out properly. And I really want to mess with my flag. Get this glued down as best I can. I guess it's just going to be best to just glue it and start playing with it. So I've been kind of working on a dry run for this, and I like the layout. My client really likes the layout, but we are going to have to get a smaller photo. This photo is just too big, so I've asked her to get me a 4x6 instead of the 5x7. So in the meantime, I cut a 4x6 and put a little frame around it so that I know I have the area preserved for this. It gives me the ability to go ahead and set everything else, figure it out. I can get it attached and all cleaned up. And then when the picture gets here, I'll be able to create its frame and finish that up, and we'll be good to go. I did research the medals here just to find out where they should be placed as far as priority on a uniform. This is a combat action ribbon. Of course, this is the Purple Heart. This comes up first, this comes up behind it. Then here is a Vietnam Service Medal. And this one here is called Republic of Vietnam Wound Medal. This just happens to be kind of a dog tag necklace that my client had bought for her husband. This is a Vietnam veteran pin. It's got the stars and the eagle on it. Medallion that she purchased that does have 3M tape on the back of it, so that will be helpful as I'm gluing things on. These here are just scrapbooking pieces. So I'm gonna take all of this apart, and now I can actually pin things on. Of course, these will not be permanently attached. And sorry, I guess I didn't mention these. These are the shoulder patches that are worn on the arms of a uniform. All right, I'm gonna take this apart and then I will put everything back on and we will wait for the picture. I purchased the We Are Memory Keepers ribbon cutter the other day, and I must have an old version because this runs on batteries. So I was playing with it yesterday, and obviously I think it's gonna take some time to get used to. So I'm going to mark the way I want my ribbons cut, and we'll see if we can get these to work the way that I want them. Alrighty, let's see what this does. I just don't understand how you're supposed to hold this here. Whatever. Oh. Okay, well that worked pretty well. It's not exact, but this doesn't matter. I cut a lot extra. Plus, when you put this into the frame, you're not going to be able to see everything on the very edges. I'm done with that. Might be sending it back. Okay, I am going to attach these ribbons. This is on, this is on. Everything else is just laying here. So I've got the glue gun fired up, and maybe we'll start with this one. Okay, this does not have a pin on it because it goes on a bar. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut a couple of pieces of the craft foam. Okay, just a little bit narrower. Want to slide that in there, and then I'll put a second piece on top of that, and then I should be able to glue it. Awesome. Okay, do another one. Okay, I want to make sure I get it in there just enough that you don't see it. I've probably done this 20 times. All right, I will be able to reposition these because, except for this one. This, I just have to pin on. Okay, this is just pinned on, so it can easily be removed. This can be pulled right off too because I just stuck the craft foam up inside of that bar and glued the craft foam on. Now we will see if we can get these on. Okay, we'll do this one. Okay. All right, we're going to glue this on. And then the Semperfi is going to go right here. As long as these are, see, I gotta move it. I think I'm gonna move this down and see if I can get this. There we go. Yeah, let's just move this one down just a little bit. Okay, let me see. This has turned out even better than I thought it would. I cannot wait for my client to bring me the photo so we can get this completed.